Hey guys, Akimbo Chris with Crusader Armory TV. And today guys, we're back at it again with another video, and we've got the Ruger Precision back out on the channel. If you watch the channel, you've seen this build before. We use it in the Whisper Strike 22 video, so go check that out if you're interested. But we haven't really brought it out since. But I have been shooting this rifle. This rifle has actually been my squirrel hunting rifle for about the last 3 months. And with squirrel hunting season coming to an end, I decided it's time to do an official review. Not quite on the Ruger Precision yet, but I do want to do a review on the optic I've been running on this setup. This is a Sightmark Presidio 1:6 LPVO. Just to be completely transparent with you guys, Sightmark did send this out to the channel about 3 months ago, right around the same time I bought this Ruger Precision, and I thought to myself, it's time to formulate the perfect squirrel gun. So I've been using this optic for the last 3 months, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a full review, kind of what I thought about it, the pros and cons, and we're also going to be doing a little bit of plinking with this optic, a challenge between me and cameraman later on in the video. So let's start out by going through the feature set of this LPVO. So before we get into the feature set of the LPVO, I just want to talk about Sightmark for a minute. I've been around the gun scene for quite some time. Sightmark has been making products for quite some time. And a lot of people kind of judge Sightmark based on their early work. A lot of their early products were manufactured kind of for airsoft, not really for real use firearms, but Sightmark has come a long way since then. And I'm not just saying that because they sent this out to the channel. I've actually used Sightmark scopes before, and I bought it with my own money because comparing it inside the gun store, it had clear glass and some of the other scopes in that price point. Sightmark has definitely stepped up their optics game, not only when it comes to their scopes are pretty good for the price, but also with the red dots and magnifiers and things like that as well. The optics technology has come a long way, and obviously that's benefited Sightmark in a lot of ways as well. So I just want to say that before we get into talking about the Sightmark. So real quick, let's go over the feature set of this Sightmark Presidio scope we have here. So this is a 1:6x second focal plane LPVO. So you got 1:6x magnification, and they also throw in this nice throw lever for you so you can adjust on the fly very easily. And it glides nice and smooth whenever you're trying to select your magnification. Overall, I really like the way the scope looks. It has that blacked out sleek design. I can really appreciate that from Sightmark, especially considering how many budget LPVO manufacturers like to just blast their branding on the side of your scope in big white lettering. I can appreciate the sleek design, especially for something like hunting. Now you do have two reticles you can choose from when you buy the scope. I got the illuminated reticle, the smaller illuminated reticle. So this scope does have a illuminated reticle, and you have about 6 brightness settings here that you can adjust with the dial on the side. And it is powered by a 2032 battery, so not hard at all to find those. You can buy those pretty much at any gas station you stop at. You do get your cap turrets, so you're not going to damage those turrets when you're jolting us around the woods or anything like that. And you get a nice audible click when zeroing the optic. So everything you would really want in a budget LPVO, I could definitely say this thing has. But what I will say that kind of separates this from some other budget LPVOs that I've used is Sightmark has some pretty stupid clear glass. Everybody else who's looked down this scope has complimented the scope and how clear the glass is, so I know it's just not me saying that. But now let's talk about my experience with running this thing the last 2 to 3 months while squirrel hunting. So as I've said before, I do have this on my squirrel gun. So this is a squirrel gun. So I'm not shooting this at crazy long distances. Max I'm really shooting this at is about 75 yards. I'm not shooting squirrel past 75 yards, and a lot of times it ain't even that far. So a lot of the shooting that has been done with this rifle with the scope on it has been 50 to 75 yards. As far as groupings at that distance on this setup, this thing was more than adequate enough to shoot good enough to hunt with. To hunt something like a squirrel, I could definitely hit a squirrel at 50 to 75 yards with this thing. For a scope, it shot pretty well, and we were able to do exactly what we wanted to do with the scope as far as accuracy. Now, with that being said, it is a 1:6, and this is the one that doesn't actually have the dedicated hunting reticle in it. I actually opted in for the one that you would usually use on something like an AR-15, but that is on me. But we were still able to take that center dot on this reticle at about 75 yards, still see the center dot on the target and punch it. You're shooting within 150 yards, 200 yards or so, this scope is probably going to be more than adequate enough. Now, of course, you can hit out farther than that, but again, there's people out there who can shoot that with red dots. If you're really trying to get super accurate, you'll probably want to go for something a little bit more higher power. As far as the durability of the scope, it did go through quite the realistic torture testing cycle with this being my hunting gun, because if you guys ever go hunting and you put your gun in the truck, the car, whatever, you're kind of just throwing it in there. Sometimes you set your gun up, it falls on the rocks. Well, that has happened quite a bit with this scope, because I've leaned it up against the truck or whatever the case may be, and with being such a long, heavy gun, most of the time it seems to just find a place to fall on its own. It's held up. Hasn't shifted zero at all from what I can tell, shooting it before and after, and there's no visible wear on the scope. Whatever finish coating that they put on this thing seems to hold up pretty well. I'll say durability is probably going to be fairly average with what you're going to get with any other LPVO in this price range on the market. Most of them are pretty durable. Now, as far as illuminated reticle goes, I do like the illuminated reticle. It definitely helps, because when squirrels are moving, a lot of times they're moving around 4:30, 5 p.m., right when the sun's going down. It gets hard to see your crosshairs. So I really do like that they include their illuminated reticle. But what I will say about it, some of the cons with the scope, just the things that I didn't like. When you get that illuminated reticle up to some of the higher brightness settings, like the 6 setting, especially in dark scenarios, it really starburst around the scope. So you can see a lot of the red around the scope. Now that can easily be fixed by just adjusting it to the appropriate brightness setting, but that is something that you'll notice if you do go up at night, and if it's not on at the right brightness setting, then you're going to get a lot of red flare on the outside of your scope, and it might kind of hinder you from seeing what you're looking at. So just know the settings, get to know what setting's going to work for you, and then you can kind of mitigate that problem. But my other grievance with the illuminated reticle system is shake awake. I don't understand why scopes don't have shake awake. I don't know about scope technology. I don't know how hard it would be, but I know Primary Arms puts the shake awake in their prism optics. If you're like me and you forget to turn off this knob and turn it back to a 0 brightness setting, you're probably gonna have to end up replacing that 2032 battery every other range trip. Maybe I'm being a little bit nitpicky with that, but again, I can't tell you how many times I've already replaced this battery because I consistently forget to turn it off. I leave it on, and the next time I pick it up, I'm like, oh crap, and it's so dim that it's probably not even worth using on that battery anymore. So just keep that in mind if you do end up buying the scope, or really any budget LPVO in this price range. Most of them don't come with shake awake like your red dots do, so you just got to remember to turn them off. So those would be my 2 biggest cons with this scope. Other than that, like I said, for what I'm using it for, I mean, it did pretty well. Durable, yes, and definitely comparable to something like your entry-level Vortex LPVOs. I have some experience with the Strike Eagle, had it on a 300 blackout build for quite some time, so I use that one a lot, and these really resemble those in a lot of ways. I won't say they're exact one-to-one, but these are definitely a solid option as well. So with all that being said, guys, I would say this is a decent budget optic. It has a lot of features going for it at the price point that it's at, and I would say it's probably comparable to something on the market like your Vortex LPVOs, and it might even be a little bit less money. If you guys are interested in anything like this, feel free to check the pinned comment below. We'll leave a link so you guys can check out yourself. Definitely not something I regret on throwing on this varmint rifle, because it's perfect for what I need it for. Shooting within 100 yards, a 22 long rifle, this would definitely serve you well in something like a 5.56 as well. For a budget built gun that you need a scope for, this is going to be a solid option, and probably going to be better than something like your Amazon LPVO. And I will say that. I think Sightmark is a step above some of the Amazon quality stuff. They have been around for quite some time, and while there may be a lot of haters, there's also a lot of people who actually use their products. They really aren't bad. They haven't been bad in my opinion. I would probably give it overall, with the little concerns that I had with it, an 8 out of 10. I mean, it does pretty well at 6x. The eye relief is not terrible like it is on some LPVOs. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna take this thing out to the range and we're going to do a little bit of a challenge video, me and cameraman, and we're just gonna see who can be more accurate with it. And we'll talk through kind of how we feel about the Sightmark Presidio while we're trying to shoot and be as accurate as possible. So thought that'd be a fun way to kind of run this through its paces on camera for you guys. So let's get out there and shoot this firearm.
If I just come down just a tad bit, you're screwed, dude.
Alright guys, so we got a challenge for you. Me versus cameraman. The first challenge in today's video is going to be a group at 50 yards. So we're trying to use the range to the best of our abilities as safely as possible. So we got a target mounted in front of the hay bales downrange. And our first challenge, we're going to see who can do a better group at 50 yards with the Ruger Precision rimfire. I'll go first.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Ooh.
I see where I'm hitting at this angle.
You're out. How do you think you did before you get up there?
From what I can see from back here, it's not a bad group. You guys should check out this awesome shirt. You want to check them out, Modern Day Crusader, Instagram, Facebook. We will be offering them soon. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty tight. I had one flyer. Could be the cause of 22 just being inconsistent, or more than likely it's me as the shooter. But
could be the shooter.
Okay. Talking real big until we see what your group looks like. But for a 50-yard shot, I mean, if you look down there where our rifle is sitting, at 50 yards, I could see this clear as day. That glass is super clear, and I had no problem hitting the target. I think we're zeroed just slightly high. Oh well, that's the thing about 22 ammo. You stick a different type of ammo in your gun, it's gonna group significantly different than a different ammo, at least from what I've seen with 22 long rifle. All right, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you can do. All right, cameraman, you're up.
One thing I will say about the scope, just out the box compared to other scopes in its price range, it's pretty clear.
I think it's like a dual layer coating that they put on the scope to make them super clear. So I have watched a few other reviews on this particular scope, and it seems like other people have the same take on it. I think that's like probably the #1 thing going for them is just the clarity. Trying to throw a shot off. You're seeing a redneck with the 22. He turns into a sniper rifle. Redneck sniper. See who won the first challenge.
I don't know.
Do you feel like the scope was efficient enough for you to feel pretty confident in your shot?
Yeah, I would say from this distance, yeah. I would say any further, probably not. I would go with...
I mean, I would say you're good at up to 100, 150 yards. All right, there's cameraman's grouping. Not bad, but I think you might have got smoked, bro. Bro, he was talking hella junk on Discord the other night, bro.
Oh, I was.
He was talking hella junk, bro. I told him I was gonna unleash the inner marksman on him, and he didn't believe me.
See, the other thing is, so one thing
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not.
that I probably did wrong is he's told me don't be up on the gun like that, and I could tell I was up on it, and it would keep moving.
Yeah, you really want to try to put as least amount of weight
just
as
like
possible.
almost have your hand just on the pistol grip.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my performance. I can get better, but just give me time. I'll get there.
We only got like 3 rounds out here.
I
Ain't
mean,
gonna be a lot of time, man.
I mean, this is just me warming up.
Okay.
This is your gun.
All right, guys, so for our next challenge out here, like I said, this is my varmint rifle, so we're gonna practice killing some varmints. So we've got these little gopher targets. I'm guessing that's what this is. Looks like my Datsun without any ears on it. We're gonna be trying to kill these 3 gophers. So we got one set up. We're gonna take a shot at 25 at this gopher here using no rest. We're gonna shoot this gopher right here at 50 yards. And then we've got, and we're gonna go as far back as we can down this lane to shoot this guy right here. So we're guessing it's probably somewhere around 70, 75 yards or so. So we got 3 different distances and 3 gophers to take out. So let's see how well each of us do in this challenge and really put this scope to the test, you know, especially with the multiple magnification settings that we can use on this challenge. So let's see how I do.
The shooter understand the course of fire.
Yes, sir.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Stand by. Gotta work through it.
I see him on the tree out there. I don't know if I hit anything. Jesus.
Time wise, you're sitting at 42.
All right. Tightening the gun down. All right, let's go check them out. 59?
59.03.
Jesus, almost a minute. Yeah, headshot on this one. Boom! Perfect. This was the one at the furthest distance, so we're a little bit left on that one.
Ooh.
Oh.
2 out of 3?
2 out of 3. I missed the dude at 50. And that's a long distance for that small of a target, and I had a problem trying to find him. Let's see how you do.
I just got to hit 3 for 3.
Stand by. That's cheating. Oh, you had 47 seconds. What do you mean? Oh, you hit left of the target.
Yeah.
Guys.
Let's both run it back one time.
Guys.
I did, hey.
Guys. What'd you do at 25? Okay. Pretty close. Shooting.
Without a rest.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Because I hit right there. Because I could tell right when I was about to squeeze to hit him, the gun moved slightly left.
Okay, well, all right, we'll run it back one more time.
Stand by.
Tighten it down, tighten it down. Ah, I think I was just right, damn it. Ooh. All right.
Same time.
Okay, let's see if it's any better. I think I hit just right at the target.
Hit the...
Yeah. Like you said, he was blending that tree, man. Okay, well, I hit the gopher.
It looks like lower body.
Yep. I hit him almost on the dot.
Almost.
Almost. 25, not bad. Pretty quick shot too. Hit him again. Closer to center. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know I pulled it though because I think I seen it impact right. Because I pulled it and I feel like I saw it impact right. The reason why I feel like this is a good test for the scope is because, as you guys know, LPVOs aren't meant for like pinpoint accuracy. It's only a 6x scope, so you're kind of going to be limited with distance with any 1 to 6 LPVO scope. Just keep that in mind. You know, these scopes are really meant for being quick at close range, but also being able to step back with them and hit what you're aiming at. So just this test out here is kind of showing just realistic accuracy. If you're shooting at like a small varmint or something like that, if you do some varmint hunting, you're shooting within 100 yards, 150 yards or so, something like this can definitely work. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Crank her down, crank her down. Don't pull it, don't pull it. "56 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Took a little bit more time. Let's see if it paid off for you in accuracy.
Wait, did I actually hit him? Hold on. I hit 50.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. We gotta check the other targets, dude. We get too excited.
Impacted right where I hit before.
Okay.
So, there. Headshot.
Okay.
And-
Headshot at 75.
And the rest helps a lot.
Yeah, I should have took more time on it. I slightly pulled it.
Yeah.
All right, well, round 2 goes to you. I got round 1, you got round 2. That's a draw for that round. So now we're gonna finish it off with a accuracy game, kind of like horse. So as you guys can see, these gopher targets are pretty small, but the dot on them is even smaller. So we're gonna see from the furthest distance we can shoot out here, who's gonna hit the center first. So basically the way it will go, I'll shoot, he'll shoot, and if neither one of us hit it, we go shoot again. The first one to hit it will win if the second person can't follow up with a shot on the center of the target. Now, if the second person follows up with a shot on the center of the target, right on top of mine,
We'll have a tiebreaker.
yeah, then the game keeps going.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? That's the question.
I'm born ready, dog.
That's pretty damn close, dude. I think you might be, I think you might be screwed, bro. That's pretty close for the first shot. Now I know all I gotta do is deviate right. I ain't gonna tell you where I held or anything.
I'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out. All right, let's take it out.
I'm right of you. I might have beat you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You make out a touchdown, man. Yeah, you're just right.
Just right.
Just right, but not quite in circle.
I know exactly where I need to aim now.
Look, he's about to choke, bro. Choke like LeBron.
Choke like LeBron.
Yeah.
They call me a shooter, bro. I don't miss.
I don't know. We'll see.
I
We'll
don't
see.
miss. All right, let's find out. Let's see if I can win this challenge.
It looks like I may have placed it in the exact same spot.
Yep.
Right below it.
So, guys, as you can see on the camera, he hit just below where he hit before or above.
Let's see you double that shot right there.
I know exactly where to aim.
All right, go ahead. Let's see.
I hit bullseye. It's GG for me.
How confident did you feel in that shot on the scale 1 to 10?
9.
Okay, let's see what a level 9 confidence will do for cameraman. Oh, I see it.
Where?
Way left of the target.
I didn't even aim there.
Well, that's where it hit.
Just to make sure.
Damn, that was a level 9 confident shot, dude.
Yeah,
A level 9.
I was pretty confident with that shot.
So guys, cameraman missed the target. If it was a snake, it would have bit him. If it was a man, it would have killed him. If it was a varmint, it would have got away, went and told its family. You wouldn't be going home with any food. Adjusted my point of aim, so hopefully it's still relatively on target.
Did you miss too?
I literally shifted my point of aim to come right, and I went right too much. That's all that happened.
This is where he hit, y'all. I hit here. That's where he hit. We both
Yeah,
missed.
because I shifted my point of aim to hit right. Yeah, it was a little bit too much. Not bad. At least you're on target.
Yeah.
I mean, for a target this small, guys, and we're sitting here trying to shoot it with an LPVO, 6X LPVO. This distance, we can't we can't really see that dot on that gopher or whatnot from that distance. So we're kind of playing guess
who
by aiming in the center of the body, but we are going to hit it one way or the other. I think I was just left. Oh snap, bro.
And you said you aimed center?
I'm not gonna tell you where I aimed.
Oh, but nah, I got you. I got you. You see this, guys?
I mean, but you see that? I'm just like a little bit high. A little bit high.
Just a little bit.
If I just come down just a tad bit, you're screwed, dude. That's literally, look, that's literally in line there with that dot.
In line, but still miss.
Oh well.
He'd be a dead gopher.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit nervous. Because I was just informed the loser has to buy the DJI Osmos Pocket 3.
For the channel.
Yeah, and that's $570, not including tax.
I feel like you might have flinched on that one a little bit, don't you think?
No.
Right above mine.
So I know exactly where I gotta aim now.
Where's that?
I'll let you find out.
Oh, okay.
You're not sharing any information I can. It's competition.
You got one, maybe not. Oh, we just left. You would have aimed a little bit higher, you would have had it.
Yeah, just a tad higher.
It's almost like the zero got messed with.
I swear to God.
I might have messed with it last round again and lowered it.
Really? Really? Did you really lower it?
I did lower that.
You asshole.
That's why I asked you to look at the bag. I think I hit the same spot.
Yep.
Same spot again.
You're
Damn.
I mean,
Damn.
was that there before?
No, it's not there before.
I aimed center. I aimed dead center.
You might have choked it, bro. Just very slightly. Micro movements. All right, guys, so neither one of us have been able to punch the center of that target yet at this distance. That's a super, super small target, and me and him are pretty average shooters. So we're a little bit limited by 6x magnification on a target that small. However, if we were in a situation where we were hunting an animal like that, it would have already been done for. However, we're really trying to get pinpoint accuracy out of this thing and really push the limits of this LPVO. So we're gonna do a sudden death match. This round, we're both gonna take a shot, and whoever's closest to the center of that target
Wins.
and doesn't have to buy the DJI Osmos.
Pocket 3.
Yeah.
I'll show the camera.
Get right there.
So above the group that me and him have both hit at least once or twice.
Yep. All right, let's see if you can get any closer. Guys, look at this. So go ahead and point to your last shot.
I think it was this one.
Yep. Okay, and point to mine.
Technically
Nothing, bro. You
technically the first round, I hit here. You hit here.
What do you mean the first round? We're not talking about the first round. We're talking about the sudden death match we just
No,
had.
I know.
See how he's trying to like deviate, guys? Look, you got to buy the DJI Osmos Pocket 3.
Creator bundle.
Yeah, creator bundle.
There goes my AR upper this month.
look. Oh. We got to settle investments for the channel, guys. I'm going to get you guys some really good cinematic shots.
Hey, if y'all want to help out, we're going to put a donate GoFundMe in the description below.
No,
I could use some help.
Man. No, he lost it fair and square.
You're right.
By himself.
I'm still happy with the performance. I mean, besides the few flyers we had, I mean, we did pretty good overall. I mean,
yeah, I mean, we were adjusting our aim a little bit too much, but yeah, we got most of our shots in that gopher with a 6x magnification LPVO. I don't think that performance is bad at all, especially for that size target. I mean, that's as small as somebody's like foot. So
yeah.
I mean, we were shooting it pretty far out here. I would say at least we haven't really measured it out, but probably just eyeing it looks like about 70-75 yards. So overall, guys, running the challenge with this LPVO, I think it performed very, very well for what it is. Again, these aren't really meant for like super pinpoint accuracy. For that, especially at distances past like 100 yards, you're definitely going to want something that is a little bit more higher powered, that has better magnification. This definitely does well for what it is though. If you're going to throw this on an AR or a little budget build, a 22, a varmint gun, or anything like that, within 100 yards, it's very, very capable. You could definitely push it out for like a man-sized target to probably 200 or 300 yards, because there's people who can shoot iron sights with that. But as far as like hunting and being pinpoint accurate, you're not going to be able to do that really past 100, 150 yards with a scope like this. But as far as the precision we got out of it today for a 22 long rifle, seems to do pretty good. I really like the illuminated reticle. I think it helped us out here today. Using it in the sunlight, we could still see the illuminated reticle. So it's still bright enough for even on sunny days where you can still use that illuminated reticle within the scope if you prefer to do so. She's a great scope. I plan on keeping her on this rifle. It's accurate enough for what I need to do for like squirrel hunting or rabbit hunting or anything like that when I do want to use a rifle instead of a shotgun and hit things at a little bit more distance. I've taken a few squirrel with it, knocked a few squirrel out some tree with it, so I can definitely attest to just its overall accuracy and performance. My favorite thing about the scope, and cameraman, you can call me out if I'm lying here, but the glass in the scope is just insanely clear.
Oh no, I agree. The glass in that scope for what you get, I mean, even the other one you had, the TX Core, I mean, that was really crisp glass. I'd say Sightmark, for what you get, I mean, you get really good glass.
The clarity of the glass and the eye relief are the biggest benefits with the scope. Something like this, it definitely makes sense. It's just a varmint rifle, not shooting this at 700-800 yards. This is definitely not meant for that, obviously, but if you're looking for like a mid-range optic, this will definitely work. And one of the advantages you get over something like a Prism or a Trijicon ACOG, something of that nature, is you have the multiple magnification settings that you can go through instead of just being stuck on 3x or something like that. 1x, 2x, the eye relief is really good, so you can get on target really fast and get that quick target acquisition. So this optic kind of covers everything from close range to mid-range as far as its effective distance. So that being said, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. We try to make it a little bit fun for you guys. If you did enjoy the video, slap a like on the video and comment below on what you think about Sightmark's scopes, if you've ever used them. And if you haven't, let us know why. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content, because YouTube hates gun content and we need your help to stay in the algorithm. So that being said, I'll see you guys next time, and I'm out. Peace.